What's up, everybody? It is Friday night. That means Pathfinder. We are back at it with Evil Comes to the Shining Bay, kicking it off where we left it last time. We have with us a new video screen, so instead of just seeing my party face on load up, you can now see everybody when we come live.
What's
so
up, everybody? It is Friday night. That means
somebody's got the Twitch channel not muted.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
But yeah, Friday, Pathfinder. Now instead of just seeing my face, you can see everybody. So you can see that we've got Paul, we've got Jesse, we've got Ben. Reno will have a camera starting next Friday. Kyle is not with us tonight. That's why you can't. That's why you can't see his face. And then also next week, you'll notice that we have an unused shield in the bottom right of our screen. We're getting a new player, probably starting next week. Tell you about it then. Till then, it's a secret for reasons. But yeah, we're kicking off Pathfinder again. We're gonna jump right into it. Everybody say hello to the stream.
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Hi. Popcorn's delicious.
So popcorn is delicious. So who wants to kick it off and recap last week? Because last week was last week, or not last week, the week before. Because the last session was a fun one. So someone recap that.
Becky tried to build a cave.
That's true.
With everyone in it.
In slightly more detail.
So what happened was, what did we do? We infiltrated the cave, killed some stuff, and then found what was it? We found like kerosene.
Some oil. It was like a rack of barrels, and we thought it was like beer and wine. And
oh yeah, who drank that?
It wasn't
me.
That was you. I hope you were poisoned or something.
You're just now starting to get feeling back in your mouth, by the way.
Oh,
that's good. Okay, at least something happened. -5 to dexterity or something.
Okay. You know, why are you complaining? I use it to kill basically everything.
That is true, and then collapse the cave.
No, partially collapse. There's a difference.
Partially collapse.
There's a difference.
That's true. I noticed there is a very large rock right where that used to be.
That's right. Let's get our game up on the game table up on the screen so everybody can see what you guys see. So Halavar, since you're the only one with the light,
lose out on then.
Go ahead and put you there. You have no earthly idea. And I think this light sphere was actually one more.
Yeah, I think yes, that looks about right.
There we go. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's supposed to be 6 from the source, I think. Is it 20 feet for light? Or 30 feet for light?
I think it was 30. I can't remember. Whose spell was that?
It's the standard light spell, so I can look it up, but...
I have it if you want me to cast it.
I believe it was 20 for regular and the following 20 feet.
And then the taper.
Or like dim, right?
Right. And that's
so
a radius 20, so...
So it goes out to 80 total.
Yes.
So just 20 of bright, and then 20 of low light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Tapers into 40. Okay. Alright, there we go. So you guys had come back to the entrance of the cave. That is bright as fuck.
Yeah, I would say you're frying my retinas over here. We're gonna have to change that to a different color. Like instead of yellow, taking it to like blue.
Well, the thing is the yellow is what we used before, and I don't remember it being that bright.
I don't remember it being that bright either.
Weird. You know what? Reflective intensity is pretty high. Let's try to turn that down and see if that helps. Nope. So let's just take this down to 20-foot radius. And then that's not as bad. 5, 10, 15. 20. There we go. Alright, so you guys were all back here, so go ahead and put yourselves on the table back by Halavar, because you'd all made a mad dash for the exit.
I don't even know where the crap I am.
I think you put yourself back in your bag.
Damn it. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's way too big.
No, we can just shrink him down. We can shrink him down.
I was gonna say I can just pull the other one out. Let me see. Oh wait, I found the good one. I found the good one here. Boom. Give me back my giant self. Go back in the bag. Well, he doesn't want to go back in the bag. There we go.
Alright, so Paul, here's what we need to do. We need to set up that studio that we were talking about. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
The actual studio here in Oregon. With that camera dome thing that I was telling you about, where it has the cameras all around linked to Raspberry Pis.
Oh yeah.
And then everybody comes up here, just makes a trip at some point or another, gets into a cool pose. We do the 3D model thing, and you guys become your characters.
Oh,
So creepy.
I'm totally willing to do this.
And then
You
you
guys gotta
guys
dress
are
up
your
the part,
figs.
though.
That's right, you gotta dress up so that you look like your characters. So
I could actually accomplish this.
Ben,
I
you're
have
getting
everything that he's wearing.
Ben, you're getting some implants, I'm sorry. Okay, where did you
only
land?
rational solution.
Where did
So
you
guys,
land?
did you know you can actually just walk through the walls?
Yeah, I'm trying to... There you are. Found you.
That's gonna make your stealth rolls real easy, dude.
Right?
Backstab for days.
You have to get a little bit away from the edge of the walls before it'll just drop you down in there. And it doesn't do it everywhere. Does
It's
it over
easiest
here.
if you just throw yourself from the side.
Yeah.
Well, now, okay. I was like, I don't know if my fake went.
I was running you around.
All right. So, are we picking up where we left off? Because all I remember is us wanting to go back and get more explosive shit.
That's pretty much where, yeah, we're pretty much picking it up right where we left off last time.
Because that's probably not a good idea at this point. We should grab some just in case for the big baddie.
He doesn't
There has
know
to be
that
a big baddie.
conversation we had. I still want. Becky wants to blow up the cave.
No, we're not blowing up the damn cave, Becky.
There's too much loot in the cave. Come on,
I'm
be
gonna dump
greedy
kerosene
here.
down
Be
your
greedy.
mouth.
We have no proof that we caused a cave in. I'm just saying. We do not know that person cave in. As far as I'm concerned,
It's
We're-
like
we're one to
103% chance that it was us.
That's true.
have we encountered this cave in at the end of the cave? I don't think we have.
So we're gonna go back and get some more of this accelerant. I got steel beams to melt.
It's up to you guys. I'm actually going to bring the ambient lighting
Wait,
up
so
just a
you're
touch.
going to blow up more of the cave, right? The paladin's in.
Incorrect.
As long as it does not interfere with my thief's ability to get tons of loot to sell and then give me the profit from without my knowledge.
I say we get some of the stuff just in case we need it, because it is super strong, and then
Do we
proceed
have
back
any
to.
small containers we can attach to the arrows?
I think, I thought we could just dip the arrows into the liquid, right? Because
The
it'll
black-
coat the arrow tip.
The
Yeah,
black
that's,
goopy
that's the,
stuff.
That's the sticky stuff.
Yeah, the goop
We
black.
need to shoot the accelerant.
The accelerant. The only thing we had were water skins or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that worked pretty good, especially if we
worked
were
too
to
well.
like, you know.
I mean,
That's like a one shot unless we pour it and kind of methodically
Well,
go about doing
I
it.
thought
that
we were
way.
gonna actually do the Molotov cocktails. You know, have a rag in it.
do we
light
have any
rag.
bottles or like?
Well,
we
because
like-
that's the thing is we don't really have that many bottles or anything. I think we have like what two water skins left or something.
Oh, water skins seem to work pretty good.
Yeah,
we just
could
need
use.
a red.
I say we just get one more bottle of it and use it as like a last resort.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might be a good plan. I also vote in this democracy to let maybe, I don't know, Tim or maybe someone other than Becky carry said explosive.
Okay. I'm fine not carrying. I mean, you're going to just shoot the damn things. But okay, but we bring 2, not 1, 2.
Do we have something to hold to though?
We have 2 water skins left, apparently.
We do?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that then.
I'm good with it.
Kyler, or actually, I want the paladin to hold one. The paladin seems to agree with me.
I will hold one. I will hold one.
All right, so you guys are trekking back to where you put the kegs on the cart and filling up 2 water skins. Like, so you're dumping your water and filling up water skins.
Oh no! I am drinking all of my water.
Okay. So about 10 minutes into the cave, you're gonna have to piss.
You know what?
Okay, I would
They actually, build that into the armor. It's just like a straight channel down and out the leg.
It's like the Iron Man suit.
Right.
I killed 12 guys. I killed 12 guys. Can I get some water, please? You used my water sack.
All right, so yeah, I would assume we're not dumping it out. We're just all going to take turns drinking this water down. So yeah.
It's all right. So we'll fast track and say that you guys went back and did that. So you guys have
How much
filled your
water was it?
So we got our stuff. Now we got to make our way back to the point where the cave collapsed, right? Because there has to be a bunch of loot over there. To the loot, Halavar, to the loot.
To the loot. What the shit? There's a big ass rock in my way. Somebody get this rock out of the way of my loot.
Yeah,
How are we?
And that represents a floor to ceiling cave in.
God damn it, Becky.
Better get to digging.
All right, we'll sit and wait.
Do you have a fucking pentakill? I don't fucking think so.
I have a better idea. I'm gonna phase through the wall.
Can you do it? Do it. Is there?
If I drop through this wall, it's totally happening.
Nope.
No.
Denied.
Denied.
Is there anything like? There's no like
we could
air coming through it.
We could possibly have done this if Anu was here. She could have done the whole rock manipulation trick that she's so fond of.
But a very minimal amount.
I didn't say how long it would take. All right, so
we can always blow up the rock.
But yeah, so that way is substantially blocked.
Okay.
Well, that's a bunch of balls. Well, there was back this way, Halavar. There was another path that we didn't take, where we found the wineskins.
The path not taken.
Yeah, because there was that. I don't know where my character went now.
Where were we? Were we like
there,
over
yeah,
here?
The
yeah, right
here.
here. Here we go.
But we didn't really explore past that, did we?
We found the rest of this broken crap over here.
Yeah,
but we didn't go. We did not go.
So we can follow. Is it
this way?
I would go down and see if there's any other corridors or paths we could take, because we explored that side, and those were just 2 walls.
Okay, so we're gonna start heading this direction.
Alrighty. Alright, so put yourselves in the order that you're going, because there's a creature there. So you guys need to back up.
I was gonna say, are you guys like detecting any chaos or evil or whatever you detect?
I don't know.
So yeah, back it up.
Okay.
So order of who's going down this pathway first.
Well, I'm gonna be up front.
No, Becky called it.
Because you've got the light.
Okay. Becky can go in front of me. Nothing like a good meat shield.
All right, so
I do have a higher AC than you.
So Becky, as you start to come around this corner, a goblin sees you, and you see a goblin. You're standing like just kind of facing each other.
Get it.
Okay.
Shoot that motherfucker.
As it was coming to see what all the dust and explosion was about.
So it has no idea that I killed all of his friends.
None whatsoever.
I want to pacify him. Give me a second. I might have anything for it.
You're gonna pacify him and then what? Sodomize him in his sleep? Come on, just kill the damn
He's
bastard.
not doing anything. He is yet to attack me. I see no threat in him.
All right, so I'm gonna walk up and see what the hubbub is about.
I'm not gonna let you through because I know you're gonna kill him.
I have no idea what
I'm
you're
like,
talking
oh,
about. We're gonna have a
thank you.
conversation.
What are you looking at? Oh, it's a goblin. You want to shoot it?
I see no reason
Get
to
it.
shoot it.
I'm gonna trip
It's not
Becky.
attacking us.
Can I trip Becky?
No, so it is. You are still back where you were. It is still Becky's turn because she rounded the corner.
wanna trip Becky.
Effectively, they have equal initiative at this point because they just kind of rounded each other the corners and they're doing that whole deer in the headlights. What are you doing here? What are you doing
I'll
here?
put my hand out and be like, "It's okay, little goblin. It's okay. I'm gonna put my weapon down, open next to me, and try to become his friend. I want to see if I can not attack me."
So you're putting your weapon down
Yeah,
and walking towards it.
slowly.
Okay.
Slowly. I'm watching him.
It's looking at you curiously. Where are you setting your weapon down? Just out of curiosity.
Back by Halavar.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick it up and shoot the goblin.
With a light arrow. Oh.
The one he pulls out of your quiver as you're walking away. So you start walking towards this creature with your hand out and kind of a placating, "Hey, nobody's gonna hurt you, guy. Nobody's gonna hurt you."
Yeah.
It starts walking towards you, and it's got this look of curiosity on its face.
Diplomacy roll, right? I get a diplomacy roll.
Huh?
I get a diplomacy roll, don't I?
You can make a diplomacy roll.
Fuck yeah. Right at. $21. That's not very good.
No, it's not.
There's a slight language barrier problem too.
So he comes up to you and he's like, "Oh," and he like kind of walks up to your hand and he sniffs it.
I think it's working.
And he looks up at you
I think it's working.
and then make a reflex save.
Ah, son of a bitch.
You're gonna get stabbed. I'm gonna laugh.
What is my reflex at? 7. $27.
Okay. So he sniffs your hand, and then smelling some of the ale from the wine barrel, he like, and he tries to bite your fingers. You quickly, reflexively yank your hand away, and at that agitation, he draws a dagger and is going to make an attempt to stab you. So at this point, everybody go ahead and make an initiative check.
Ah, son of a bitch. How do I disarm him? I think he just misunderstands me. So this should be okay. At least he didn't hurt me. 6. Wait, which one was that? Yes, 24. Sweet.
Wow. 7. So
Wow.
good. 10 out of 10. What's this red button floating around?
So anything that's a button, when you hover over it, anything that you can click on to get a result now gives you a button icon to indicate that it is a button.
Ew.
All right,
Ignore
so
that.
so that will put it as this combat's not going to take very long, I don't imagine. So it's going to be Ben, Becky, Halavar, Tim, Goblin, Kylar. Somehow the rogue ended up last.
What did you guys roll? I rolled
Really
shit.
bad. Really bad.
Wait, so no, wait. I'm going. The initiative order is wrong, correct?
Oh, what?
That's listed.
Yes. Yeah. No. Like I said, I'm not updating that. We're just gonna go. It'll probably be like maybe a 2-round combat,
Okay, got it.
if that.
So I'm kind of fucking pissed. So can I try and like slap it, like slap the dagger out of his hand, and then be like, no, and try and intimidate him, like bad goblin. I don't want to kill him.
I'll say that you can try it as a disarm. So make a combat maneuver check. Your CMB.
Combat CMB is 7. This is successful. I want to roll on intimidate. 16. This little bitch goblin. Be a little bitch.
Okay, so you successfully slap the dagger out of his hand.
Fuck yeah.
As part of that, I'll allow you to make an intimidation check. Normally that would be a standard action, but I'm gonna let you include it as part of your slapping the dagger out of his hand.
Intimidate is 9. Fuck yeah. $17.
He's just looking at you, confused.
Sexist.
Yeah, he's looking at you, confused.
Oh, okay, now Halvar, just you can tell him. I'm gonna let Halvar. I assume Halvar's laughing at all of this.
So then
he is.
Okay, you know what? With whatever I have left, I'm just gonna move out of the way for Halvar. Fuck this goblin.
So you're going to use a move action and move away from it?
Yeah.
Alright. As you move away from it, it attempts to kick you and fails.
He's fucking misogynist kid, man.
After I finish laughing, I draw my sword as I'm chuckling and I walk up.
In the wall.
And there you go. Am I in the wall? Because that's awesome.
No.
It's actually right where I want to be. Okay. And I will attack it.
Okay. And that will miss.
Still with that, but I couldn't do it. So.
Were you laughing too hard?
I was laughing too hard. I was getting blurry-eyed from tears.
That's right. So yes, you miss. So then it is Tim.
Well, I guess from here, I will just shoot my crossbow.
Okay. Watch Tim crit.
Is there any chaos on this goblin?
Yes.
Okay. Of course. Misogynist.
Let's see. So that's 3. Or no, not 7, just 4.
I tell you what, watching the Twitch feed with Tim's angle right now, they need to update Tabletop Simulator to actually let you fire a crossbow bolt.
I know.
Because right now, if he were to pull out a crossbow and fire a bolt, that would be so epic from his angle.
I know, it'd be awesome. I try to when I think about it, I try to adjust the angles to be from your guys' points of view when you're doing your actions. I just don't always remember. But yes, that will miss Tim. All right, Kylar. Unless Tim's gonna move or anything.
No, Tim is gonna just hang out back here.
Okay, Kylar.
How far is he away? I think I'm
5,
out of
10,
range.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yeah.
You could get in his face because of your boots.
I'm gonna stab him.
Drawing a weapon as you go.
Yep.
All right, make a roll.
That's probably gonna miss.
That will miss. Yes.
Yep.
And I actually forgot that it was his turn before your turn, but that's fine.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, because it didn't matter anyway.
Goblins right out of the Matrix, man.
Fucking men can't do shit.
So the goblin will at this point, as part of its move action, it's going to 5-foot shift backwards, since it's right next to you guys. And then it is going to kind of draw and throw a dagger at Kylar. That will actually be on a dagger. That's a potential crit. And then that will hit an AC for confirmation, an AC of 23. Which I believe hits, correct.
Kylar, what's your AC?
19? No. 20, let me see.
If it's either of those, you were hit.
Yes. If it's not a 24, you just got critted on.
I'm trying to look up Uncanny Dodge, though. Hold on.
Doesn't apply for that.
Are you sure? That applies for...
I think that's just for magic, right?
It's for, like, area effects.
What if it was a really big dagger?
Like cleave?
I'm just double check because they did make some changes for Pathfinder that I'm not 100% caught up on yet. So your question was for what? For Uncanny Dodge?
Yeah. I think Uncanny Dodge is a
yeah, it's just you can't be
half damage and...
you can't be caught flat-footed. You don't lose your Dex bonus to AC. Right. All that sort of stuff. It's just, but this is just a normal attack.
Okay.
So it does land a crit on you. Luckily, it's just a dagger, so it's a whole stunning crit of 6. So 6 damage, and then it draws out a short sword, and then it is back to Becky's turn.
I'm laughing my ass off how you men can't kill a simple goblin. I'm gonna just do nothing. I'm gonna watch this failure.
I think our equilibriums are all off due to someone's intense explosion.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing all this job kicking all the ass.
Yeah, you guys are feeling a tiny bit of tinnitus right now as well.
Who fucking who? I'm give up my turn. Come on, you men, kill the tiny goblin.
I think it's interesting that Becky blew up the place, but now doesn't want to kill a single goblin.
Yeah.
Right.
I am playing my alignment, okay? I didn't want to kill him. He attacked me.
Aren't you like chaotic something or other?
No. I hold a tentative relationship with my alignment. I am lawful good.
Alright.
You're the opposite of lawful good.
I am trying, okay?
Well, lawful good.
I feel your pain.
Lawful good abides by the laws of either the locality or their god. So, their locality, these creatures are evil, and as far as you know, they're planning a plot on the city, so... Alavar, it's your turn.
Life, okay?
That's my
so
turn.
I would have boned it on.
If Becky's passing on making any attacks, then yeah, it's Halavar's turn.
Okay.
Kill it.
I guess I'm gonna 5-foot step up.
Okay.
And then I will commence my attacking.
I'm gonna be jeering the
and
entire time.
since you only did a 5-foot shift, you do get all of your attacks.
Okay.
So you can make a full attack action and take all of your attacks. 13 will miss.
Fucking miss. God damn it.
22 will hit. And your weapon is, I believe, keen. Correct? You keened both of your weapons, so roll to confirm that crit. That does not confirm.
Oh,
darn.
So it's a regular attack, so go ahead and roll the damage on that.
6.
So 6. Okay.
Are you giving him a massage?
And then you only have 2 attacks right now,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Or wait, you have 2 weapon fighting, don't you?
I don't have 2 weapons.
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of Kylar. Never mind. My bad.
Yeah.
All right, and so then it would be Tim's turn.
Let's load it up and shoot again.
All right. Since you're not moving anywhere.
Yep. All right.
That would be a miss.
Fucking damn it, you guys suck.
It's gonna be a long night.
Now,
It is.
is there anything bad happening there?
What do you mean, anything bad? Oh, did you roll a
You
1?
rolled for 1.
Okay. Grab out the percentile dice. Find out.
So happy I'm behind a rock right now.
Oh, God damn it.
All right.
Fucking men.
All right. Tim, high or low?
Let's go high.
97. All right. Make a reflex save.
Who's making a reflex save?
Tim.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, fantastic. So you loose this. You're kind of hastily putting this crossbow bolt in. You can see that there's not a whole lot going on up front, and you're eager to get this goblin out of the way. It's giving you more trouble than any of the other goblins you guys have faced. So you're rushing. You want to get in on this action. You load your crossbow bolt on there. You rock back your cord, and as you're bringing it up to fire, your robe kind of twists in a weird way and catches your arm right as you pulled it and causes you to pull the trigger early. Your crossbow bolt careens into the rock cavern walls next to you and splinters into a spray of wood shards coming flying back at your face. You instinctively try to turn your head away, but a couple of the shards catch you across your face, and you get a couple of small cuts across your face, doing a sum total of 1 damage. And you have some splinters stuck in your cheek.
Ouch.
Not the worst place to have splinters.
I swear,
It's
I'm not
accurate.
this goblin next round if you guys can't do it.
So the goblin, as Halavar is standing closest to him, will lash out with his short sword. And will fucking crit with 2 natural 20s.
Oh my God.
Dear God.
What is this goblin?
Oh my God.
For a sum total of 7 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Be glad this thing doesn't have a bigger weapon. And that will place it at Kylar's turn.
I want to kill the thing so bad now.
All right, so
I hope you fuck up. I
how far
really
is
do.
the goblin? 5 feet?
Yeah, you can 5-foot shift forward and then get all of your attacks.
Okay, I'm gonna spin around and grab Becky
Throw Becky at it.
and throw
Damn
Becky into the
straight.
goblin.
All right.
I needed a bigger weapon.
Is this legitimately what you're trying to do?
Yes.
Can I,
All right.
can I have my hand on my
So-
sword?
So
I want to be like,
Put
take
your
my sword
weapons
out
away
in
and you cross your
midair.
arms.
No.
All right, so here's what's going to happen if Kylar is attempting to do that. Kylar, well, first of all, Becky, are you going to try to avoid this?
Can I have my hand on my sword and try and hit him in midair?
You're trying to slash his arm in midair?
No. If Kyle's gonna throw me, can I use my sword and try and hit the goblin in midair.
Trying to draw your weapon as you go.
Yeah.
We can see if you're not gonna avoid him throwing you. So
as long as I can do that,
that's the first decision. Well, the first decision is if you're gonna allow him to try to grab you. All right. So if you're not dodging his attempt to grab onto you, then Kylar, make a strength check. Just raw strength check. And how much does Becky weigh?
Ooh,
130.
Becky, about information.
She weighs 98 pounds.
21.
135.
135. All right. We'll say since you're kind of pseudo cooperating, Kylar spins around, grabs you by your armor, kind of ducks down as part of the movement, gets a hand on your belt, and then just kind of throws you in the air at this goblin. So first things first, make a reflex save, Becky.
Okay. Better fucking work. Fuck.
Okay, so you're a little off kilter. This is just gonna put a modifier on your next check. So now for attempting to draw your weapon out in midair and attack the goblin with it, I'm
also baning my weapon.
Make a combat maneuver bonus. Can't you only bane on your turn, or is that a swift, an immediate action?
That's an immediate. Let me double check. I know I can do my passive buffs whenever I want.
Because I think it says something about when you can change it or the type of action that it is to change it.
Okay, I mean, I'll do that. Then is my judgment. 1 second. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, swift action.
Swift action. I'll allow it. You didn't do anything on your turn, so we can say that you were kind of holding your actions. Okay, so you bane it. So make a combat maneuver check while you're in the air. So your CMB modifier, and then I'm going to modify that on my side by the result of your reflex save.
I just want to know if my the judgment real quick. I think 1 gives me a +1 on these rolls.
What is it to apply your
judgment is also a swift action.
So you can only do the bane or the judgment. You can't do both. You can only take 1 swift action turn.
Okay. How does this goblin look? I don't even know how much health goblins
he looks angry and not very hurt.
Fuck it, we're going broke.
Which is not surprising considering he is like
little bitch's head off then. Fuck it, fuck the odds. Don't tell me the odds. So I'm gonna go with the baning then.
All right,
so that extra damage.
So you're gonna do your bane and then make your combat maneuver bonus check.
Okay. All right, guys. Wish me luck.
Someone needs some. We haven't had any.
24.
24.
Yeah.
Okay. So luckily, with the modifier that I applied from your poor reflex save, which was a -5, you exactly managed to meet the requirements for getting this thing because its AC is a 19. So as you're flying through the air, barreling towards it, you draw your sword out. And the reason you did a combat maneuver instead of an attack is because you're not so much swinging your sword as just getting your sword in the right place while you're flying through the air. So roll your damage on your sword with a +6 from the weight, like a plus 1d6 from the weight behind you of being thrown through the air.
Oh, I'm using my bane. Which damage is that a d6? Or I forgot what it is. I have it all set to.
Well, I mean, so you'll do your attack damage. You just weren't making an attack roll.
Yeah, I don't have the melee weapon set up at all.
Oh.
I've never used it.
Well, it's easy enough to find out. Just roll your, oh no, because it shows up as a modifier. That won't work. So yeah, you'll have to actually see what your Bane damage bonus is. A D6 sounds accurate.
Let's just do that. And you said +6?
So your weapon plus 2d6. One for the Bane, one for the weight.
Okay. Alright. 8.
Wow.
Still more damage than the other guy did.
Wow. So you go flying through the air, you barrel into this goblin. Your sword kind of raking across its chest and into its shoulder as the full weight of your body slams into it. You both go tumbling backwards 1 square. You landing off to this side, and it landing there. It is going to make a reflex save to see if it actually falls down prone, which it does. So it's prone. Also, you make a reflex save as well.
Oh shit!
Or an acrobatics check if you have points in acrobatics.
Nope, 1 more in reflex.
All right.
11, not good.
So you also fall prone.
I'm still pretty fucking badass.
And then that was Kylar's turn. So now, technically, it's Becky's turn, since that was your held actions or your reserved actions from the previous round.
Can I intimidate him now? Just make him submit.
You can attempt to from lying on the ground prone next to him.
Play him in an arm bar.
Maybe just.
Yeah, I grapple him. I put him into like a submission hold.
You can attempt to.
I don't know what the grapple rules are. Shit.
I think to initiate it's a
Combat maneuver.
attack. Or okay.
Yeah, I mean, I forget for what they changed it to for Pathfinder, because they did modify it. Yeah. 199.
Okay. Oh shit. Fuck. I'm linking this chart. This thing's ridiculous.
Oh, the one over on my station, or?
No, I linked it in Discord.
Oh. So...
I provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Fuck it. I mean, he's on the ground too. Come on, this guy gives something negative.
So, alright, let me look at what you sent over, because that just might be easier.
What the fuck is that chart? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go bake a cake while you figure that shit out.
What the fuck is it? What am I missing? Okay, grapple. Hindering combat if you do not grapple, blah, 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 blah. Talks about what the shit is, but alright, so let's see. Provokes an attack of opportunity. It will lash at you from laying on the floor. Which would be against an AC of 21.
I believe that misses him.
Becky.
I'm totally curious what the conversation is. It's so animated, and I'm just like being drawn in. You see this?
Yeah.
For what?
I'm watching his video feed, and like the conversation is so animated that I'm being drawn in. I have to know what he's saying.
What the fuck?
I have no idea. What the fuck is he doing?
Quick, have the goblin kill him.
Is Ben alive over there? AC 23, it misses. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so who's moving stuff? Reno, is Ben okay?
Sorry. Yes, we are We are just laughing.
Okay, what am I grappling?
So it attacked you. It missed because your AC is a 23.
Oh, I fucking missed. Of course it missed. I'm awesome.
Barely missed by 2.
I still do that Weber sword attack. Okay, what do I roll?
Attacker and defender gain grappled condition. Attacker may release grapple at any time. Okay, so roll your CMB.
If this works, I gotta pick my. I'm a 18. Ooh, I want to do a sharpshooter.
You fail.
Fuck. Sorry, Shawn Michaels.
So yes, your grapple fails. Halavar, it is your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and 5-foot step, and I will attack you.
Grapple. He only has 1 attack of opportunity.
This is accurate.
Crunch.
A 27 will hit. Confirm it.
Nice.
And
that confirms, so it will be a crit.
Yay!
Thank goodness.
So double weapon damage, double strength.
Still did the best attack of all.
Well, roll that again because that was only 1 go of his attack damage. There you go. So 14 total damage.
Okay.
Which will kill it.
Well, thank God. I'm gonna build this thing a shrine in his memory.
That took a fuck ton longer than I expected it to for a single goblin.
I think he had like steroids or something.
First of all, this is not my fucking fault. You guys couldn't kill a goddamn goblin.
Becky's not allowed to be in the front.
Just getting all the bad rolls out up front on the single
Okay,
goblin.
Right. There you go.
How much damage did you do? Or Kylar? Kylar, I mean?
Technically, I did all of your damage.
Oh, you see, he dropped the mic. Mic dropping out.
All right, so that goblin is dead. What are you guys doing?
Throwing down my crossbow.
Where'd the goblin go?
I'm laughing at all you fucking men. You guys all suck.
Where'd that goblin go?
There on top of he's on top of the rock. Here, I'll grab him.
Oh, okay.
There he is.
All right. So yeah, goblin dead. What are you guys doing?
Heading down the hallway.
All right.
Damn it, chase after, get him my bow, and then I guess run back.
All right, collect your characters off the board.
God, that was fucking hilarious. You guys suck.
Off the board, Becky.
Kyle is clearly laughing too freaking hard. Oh, we can go back and get the loot. We go all the way back.
All right, so bring your characters over here. To your new entrance point.
Over here.
Back
all the way to the right?
Yeah, where you would be entering from.
Okay.
All right, there you go. All right, so you guys enter in from here.
Let's do our journey here. Coming about right here and pause.
All right, make a perception check.
$20.
You hear like some very low kind of guttural noises that sound like a conversation, but you can't quite make out what they're saying from just up ahead. It's filtering in through the stone column way. So you're not sure how far away it's coming from because it's just kind of echoing off the walls to make its way to you.
I'm going to take a little bit of change out of my pocket and kind of toss it down the hallway.
Okay. Where are you wanting to toss it to? Just kind of making a...
About right where your finger is.
Just kind of making a ruckus of coins in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you toss some coins down the hall. Just a couple of copper, I imagine. And at first you don't really hear anything, and then you see a knoll kind of starting to come around the corner. You can see... Like, and he obviously when he comes around the corner, he starts noticing that there's light up ahead. So you hear somebody coming, but then I'm going
to charge.
You do not have a straight path to charge.
What do you mean? It's like a gentle curve.
Straight line. You don't have it.
Wow.
Besides, you don't actually see him as of yet. You know that you heard somebody starting to come down the hallway, but you don't actually know what happened to them.
Okay. Well, my intention was to wait until view and then charge whatever comes into view.
You do not see him coming around the corner.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Nothing else happens.
And I'm waiting.
Is anybody else doing anything? As Halavar sits here staring intently down a hallway.
I guess so. Well, you heard something. But I'm not gonna go up. I'm gonna go into this little nook behind Halavar.
Okay. Becky, doing anything?
Do I detect any chaos at all?
Let me double check. I forget what these guys are. Or listed. Of course I didn't list it. I'm smart like that. You are detecting some chaos, yes. Well, because it's just a cone in front of you. It's not blocked by walls, I don't believe. So yeah, you are detecting some chaos towards that general direction. Halavar, you are also detecting a little bit of evil from that general direction.
Okay.
Non-specific, but you know that it's there.
Like, just like the men can handle it. Like, they need to prove themselves. Like, or should I actually be worried? Do I sense?
You don't have that level of knowledge of it yet.
I'm gonna take no weapons out. So I want to watch the men try and prove themselves. So yeah, I'm just gonna.
Where exactly is this coming from?
Becky's full of herself and blowing stuff up.
I don't think any of us have ever actually been, chauvinistic towards Becky or anyone. Okay?
I can guarantee you that at some point in the past, whether during this campaign or not, but as a group of special investigators working together, I can guarantee you that at some point in the past, Halavar's made a sexist comment towards Becky.
Fucking damn it! I knew it.
Frequently.
I can guarantee this.
Fucking knew it. There's corruption in this goddamn department.
Well, I guess if that's the way it goes, I mean, I guess women really are just good for nothing. I mean, he's just showing it this way.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, how many kills do you have? What is your damage? Are you gold damage?
Screw the damage. He has that web of sperm that holds everything down.
That's right.
Fucking gay.
Alright, so
the question still remains, what's Becky doing?
Becky's not doing shit. She's gonna let the big boys see if they can do anything.
All right.
So that'd be a nothing. Kylar,
So
what are you
nothing.
doing?
I want.
No, Kylar moved. Hold on, Kylar moved up there. Tim didn't get a chance to do anything.
Tim.
That's what this is about.
Now you're getting it.
Hey Adam, how dark are these caves? Are they like pitch black, or is there any light coming in besides Halavar's light source?
From Halavar, other than Halavar's light source, there is no light that you guys have seen yet.
Okay.
So Tim, what's Tim doing?
Tim is staying just back behind this corner here.
Okay.
Tim, give me night vision.
If I had
Dark
night vision, I would
Yes.
gladly
Damn it.
Alright. Hal, are you doing anything?
Yeah, what the fuck? I'm just come up here.
Alright, so about the time that you get here, you get spear lobbed at you. It misses, clangs against the wall behind you. And then you can continue your movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Never mind, that is your movement.
Yep.
So we'll go ahead and do initiatives at this point.
Although I do have a partial action, right? So I'm gonna heal myself.
Yes, you can. You can. Did you? Oh yeah, you took damage from the goblin. That's right.
Yeah, from the most intense goblin battle in the history of D&D. Let's see here. I need to write down the damn thing here.
That's what the note cards are for. So that was I missed what that was. Was that Tim's? Yeah. 12 for Tim. What are these guys' initiative bonus? Tyler, Becky, Halavar, initiatives.
Go. Sorry, I was reading up on spells.
I think Becky's gone from hero to 0.
15. I'm just we could have blown out this cave and would not have to deal with this shit. I mean, suck out all the air.
3 dice 6. Gotcha.
I'm at 14.
Sorry, that took a little longer than I wanted. I'm sorry, Adam.
That's okay.
9, so
That's
I'm
your
at full
healing.
again.
And then your initiative.
Initiative, I believe it's just... Okay, 11.
Alright, so we have Knowles, Becky, Tylar, Tim, Halavar. Alright, so the Knowles, since that was a readied action, this guy is going to draw his longsword and his dagger, and then step around here in front of you. And he's going to stand there. And then that will be Becky's turn.
Misplaced my fig. One moment.
Found you.
Oh, there she is. So, and did the gnolls do anything, or do I hear them attacking the paladin?
Oh, you heard you maybe heard the fuck from Halavar as he dodged out of the way of a spear flying at his face, and then you would have heard the metal and wood hit the cave walls and echo back through towards you. But that's really all you've heard at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna draw my bow out. I don't know what it is. So if I move here, nope. Do I see anything from this angle?
You can kind of see the knoll from there, yes.
Okay, so...
Well, yeah, I mean, you kind of need to be... Wrong one. Kind of need to be there to get a clear shot of it, but with your... But here gives you... Where you were gives you partial cover, and your bow has the seeking thing on it, so...
I'm not worried about shooting Halvar in the butt.
Appreciate that.
Got a cute butt.
Rolls a 1.
I heard it. Do that. Oh yeah, put my justice on with the +1 for my rules. And I'm just gonna do by rapid shots, not banged or anything.
Okay.
17.
17.
Sorry, 18. 18.
18 will miss.
Darn it. Okay,
Oh.
Oh, goody.
What's that on that? What's that say there, Becky?
There's a 1.
Oh, no, you're
Wage
right.
gap.
You're correct. That is a 1. High or low?
Let's go low.
Tell me, is 98 low?
Ooh.
Ouch.
Reroll your attack.
Add the wage gap.
Reroll your attack.
Ooh.
21. Halvar, what's your AC again?
Halvar.
He's too.
Let's see here. That would be 21.
Oh, ouch. Roll your damage, Becky.
Okay.
At least I'm not a goblin, so
No,
I'm not banged at this point.
Okay. Okay, that wasn't a deadly shot, so.
There goes that 9 damage you just got back.
Well, if I would have rolled deadly shot, it would have missed, but then again, it would have done more damage. Darn. Should have done deadly shot.
Halvar, you get shot in the ass. when as far as your knowledge is concerned, only your party was behind you. Kylar, that would be your turn. You hear Halvar in all likelihood shout out, "My ass!"
The dice are cruel mistresses.
4, 5. Huh. I'm gonna do. Can I? I think pretty far. That's
5,
gonna be
10, 15, 20,
35 just
25,
to get there.
30 to get there.
So I'm gonna spring attack.
Okay.
Here.
And that'll leave you with 1 movement afterwards.
Yep. 16.
Will miss.
And I'm going to retreat. I guess.
1
shit.
whole square. Back next to Halvar.
Yep.
Alright. Tim.
I'm trying to figure out what spell I want to cast.
Drown.
And in case anyone out there is wondering, Jack's Links is the official beef jerky of Halvar.
Stream not sponsored by Jack Links.
Yet.
As of yet.
Is this guy in front of Halvar the only one that we are aware of at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
What's the usage for this? Quote, add. Back. It's Jack's Links, right? Jesse.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna come around the corner, stick into the wall, and I don't think we've ever talked about this, but Halvar, how do you feel about becoming enlarged?
I am more pro-enlarge than getting shot in the ass. So I am good with enlarged.
Okay. Then, so for the next round, I'm going to be casting enlarge on Halavar.
Is that a full round?
It is.
Okay.
So
We shall forever refer to this spell as Viagra.
Ooh. Silly men. Large things.
is it possible for me to move and start casting that, and then it takes effect my next turn, or
so
like kind of splitting my actions?
Yeah, I'll allow that, and then you'll only have a move next turn.
Okay.
Just using up your standard from this turn and your standard from next turn with a move at each end. I'll say that can happen. It won't take effect until after your turn on the next round, though.
Okay.
So, alright, so then Halavar, your turn. You feel some magic trying to take force on you?
Would I know enough to kind of stay within range of that?
It depends. If you want to allow this, you can't really tell what the magic is at this point, unless Halavar's actually asking you these questions.
I did.
Is that I see?
I do have to speak. It's there is a verbal component, so
okay. So you hear Halavar chanting behind you then, and you feel the magic presence starting to come over you. So you can make an estimated or an educated guess that it's coming from Tim.
Tim, gotcha. Okay, well, I'd say I'm probably in range if I step up and attack him.
Yes.
Why am I flying?
And it's because you're above the pike wall things.
Gotcha.
Okay, so at this point, make a perception check.
13.
Okay. So you can catch out of the corner of your eye that there is another gnoll waiting over here. Kylar, you didn't get that check because you were doing your spring attack in and out kind of thing.
Right.
You didn't have time to make the check to notice.
Alright, well, I will attack. Crunch. And probably don't confirm.
Does not confirm. But it hits.
6 damage.
For a whopping 6 damage.
And where's Becky at? Can Becky be up here near me? Just for me.
So what did you do? I missed it.
What are you talking about?
What was the damage?
I have no idea. It was 6 damage for the first attack, and the second attack might have been a 1.
Oh. That's why you're asking about Becky. Got it.
Yeah.
So
we're so good at this.
Real quick, let me label these guys 1 and 2, just so I can keep track of who's taken what damage. So that was against 1. Okay. And Halavar. You know the drill.
I know the drill. Hi. You're rolling really good lately.
92. All right.
Telling you, you're on fire, man.
So you only drop your sword.
Oh, only.
At least you didn't. At least you didn't fling it backwards and kill Tim or impale Halavar or Kylar standing next to you.
True.
But yes, you drop your sword.
Okie dokie.
And conveniently, it's the gnoll's turn.
So that's 3 1s in 5 rounds. We've got to either be getting these out of the way, or this is gonna be a bad night.
Game's looking up.
I swear to God, if you just troll a crit. You motherfucker.
We're all screwed. We're gonna die to
man.
a fucking gnoll.
Oh man, and this is just his first attack. these aren't D4 anymore. Long swords.
So that we're clear, whenever I die, I'm rerolling as just a straight up fighter. So.
So when you all die tonight, be sure to ride Kyle about it tomorrow.
Okay.
That's 14 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and never mind. I was looking at this wrong. These guys only have the one attack, so you're fine. So yeah.
Oh, thank goodness, because 14 damage actually stings just a little bit.
A little bit. So, and then this guy will move over here, have a clear line, and he will throw, move here, and he's going to throw a spear at Halabar, since you're standing there up front. That will be a thrown of 14, which will miss you, and keep going towards. I'll let you make the choice. I'll let you make the choice. So this is there's a spear flying at you. Do you want to just dodge out of the way since you don't have a weapon in your hand, or do you want to try to do something cool? Knowing that the spear is coming straight at you and that Kylar is behind you.
I obviously want to do something cool.
All right. So, see how
I would like.
So yeah, explain what you want to try to do here. Let's explain away how you dodge this spear coming at you, and then we'll roll to see how successful you are at making it happen.
Well, knowing that I dropped my sword.
Okay, you gotta grab it in midair and stab the other guy with it.
That is exactly what I was going to say, actually.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So first off, so it misses you. So we're gonna start this by saying high or low.
Okay. We're gonna go.
Come on.
Man, I'm gonna go low.
All right, 5 on the die, 5 total. So all right, so make a reflex save. There's gonna be 3 parts here.
I get to add dex to that too, or just.
You know, your reflex save on your character sheet should have it totaled in.
Okay, just making sure. 12.
12. All right. So the spear's coming at you. Since you rolled so low, I'll say that your 12 is high enough to start to grab your hand around it. So you can get your hand on the spear as it's coming towards you, moving out of the way. Make a combat maneuver bonus check, so your CMB plus a d20. Ooh, that's not gonna be good enough. So
Why?
This spear is coming at you. Hey, it wasn't a 1.
It wasn't a 1.
You could have stabbed Kylar. Thanks for this spear, man. Stab. So this spear is flying at you. Knowing Kylar is behind you, you kind of like reflexively, pull a matrix, dodging out of the way, grab the spear, and start to try to spin it around your head to get an angle on it to be able to stab with it. But mid-spin, it just kind of falls out of your hand. Like you lose control of it, and it just kind of falls on the ground next to you, behind you, over here, behind the fence.
Or it hits the door.
And as he's, he throws the spear, and then he's going to draw out his longsword as well.
Okay.
And then that will be Becky's turn.
Kind of want to get in melee, but that sword maneuver was freaking awesome. But How much damage did Kylar take? Or Halar?
I took 14.
You saw Halavar take a mighty blow.
Ooh. I don't even know what his health. Is that a lot for you?
You don't know.
I'm.
You see him bleeding.
Yeah.
And you see an arrow in his ass.
Well, I do feel bad for that, so I should. I will put away my bloodlust for the time being, kill it more efficiently. So I'm gonna bane for the what is this?
No.
Knolls.
I got my +1. I'm gonna go for broke. Go for the deadly shot.
Oh, here it comes. I'm gonna get the roller fighter. All right. Here come the skill points, baby.
Fuck yeah!
All right. So roll to definitely hits. Roll to confirm a crit.
Ooh. 9.
Oh no, it's a full attack.
Oh, it is. Okay.
So you get you just re-roll your attack again.
18.
18 does not confirm. Does
Sorry,
your bane?
19,
does your bane
19,
get? I say
+1.
I say you should get your
Justice.
1 on that. So 19 hits. So it's a confirmed crit.
Oh.
Roll that damage.
Okay.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
20.
That will hurt.
See, that's more like it. That's why I let you shoot me in the ass from time to time. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so
how much does that do with critical? Then is that
you? Oh, I thought that was your.
No, that was what. That was what.
So basically, just roll that. What's that modifier from? What's that plus?
It's the bane and then the deadly shot.
Okay, so just roll. So make that same roll again, and then we'll just remove the 5. And what's the D8 from?
Is that God, I have to look at the formulas again. I have like so many buttons down. It's deadly shot, bane, damage. That's the one button I hit.
So probably either the D8's from the bow.
Oh
or the
no!
D6 is from the bow, and then you get a D6 for something else.
The D6 is the bane, and so
go.
so the D8's the bow then.
Okay, so because you don't get the secondary modifiers on the crit, so it's gonna be just the extra 8.
Okay.
Because it only multiplies weapon damage and any strength bonuses. So, but yours is a composite bow. So, what's your strength?
My strength is +3.
+3. So it'll do 11 damage on for the crit portion of that. So that puts
okay.
So
that's 31. 31 then.
Yeah.
That was my first shot. Okay, we're just regular rapid shots. Nope.
Yeah.
And
then your second one's gonna miss.
First one's still a good one though.
All right. So then that puts us to Kylar.
How big is this fence that's
It's
next
almost
to us?
it's almost entirely floor to ceiling.
Oh.
It's meant to be a full-on barricade.
I probably can't get past Halavar.
You can get past Halavar.
Yeah.
No, you can move through friendly squares.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna do a spring, and this guy got shot just now, right? The one right in front of Halavar.
He did, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna spring attack.
With your tumble, you can get to behind him. Here. With your movement, you can spring attack, tumble, and get to here behind him, which would put you in flanking, so that if you hit him, you get your sneak attack.
Okay. Now, yeah, that's only 2 squares. Okay.
5, 10, 15, yeah.
Let's see if I can even
20
fucking hit
total.
the bastard.
And you get a +2 for flanking.
So 21.
So, and did you include the +2? I mean, that hits, but...
Oh yeah, I rolled 19. I'm adding the 2. I'm adding the 2.
Okay, so yeah, so you got 21. So yeah, so you hit. So then you get your weapon damage plus your sneak attack. So I think you have a button on your sheet for that.
Yeah, so 8 from the weapon damage. And then 24 from sneak.
I thought that attack that you just rolled, the sneak attack, included the weapon damage in it.
Okay, so I'll roll with that then.
Okay, so 24.
So just 24 damage.
You kill it completely. You actually overkill it by 19, so explain the death. Make it awesome.
I did the Karawami no Jutsu with my daggers into his ass. And I lifted him above me and suplexed him.
Did the butt at your Northern Lights suplex him?
Yep. And now he's behind me. And then I'm gonna retreat.
All right. So that puts it to Tim. So you finish casting your spell.
All right. And I actually can't do much, but I will.
Hey, now you want to be careful about what you do with that, because that's moving your light source as well. That put your light.
Yeah. You are large now, by the way.
So, am I roughly that large?
You are
roughly that large.
Roughly twice the size.
Roughly that large. Okay.
You do have a 10-foot reach now.
Nice.
And this is going to last for, I believe, 6 minutes. And so you're going to get a +2 to strength, okay, a -2 to dexterity,
which also means a -2 to AC.
That's okay. You've been critting me only all night anyway. So.
I know.
It's not really that big a deal to me.
Well, it's a -2 to dex, so -1 to AC.
Right.
Not a -2.
And then, well, actually, it is a -2 because it's also a -1 penalty on attack and AC due to increased size.
Ah, gotcha. But the +2 strength washes the -1 to attack.
Okay. Right. You get, yeah. And then you page 145 for more damage. So your weapon will actually do more damage, base damage as well. Let me see if I can find that real quick. It's page 145 if anybody has it open.
Because I thought the weapon itself enlarges with him as well, correct?
Yes.
So yeah, it's just the next size up. What do you use?
It's a bastard sword.
What's your damage?
Hold on 1 sec.
Well, it just goes up one increment on the weapons damage page.
Right.
So a bastard sword normally does 1d8, so it goes up to a 1d10. No, it does 1d10.
It goes to a 2d6, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's 1d10.
To large weapon damage.
Yeah, so I was looking at the small. It's 1d10, so it goes up to the 2d6 for the large.
2d8.
Weapon. 2d8.
2d8 if it's a 1d10.
Yeah, 1d10 to 2d8 for the next couple minutes.
Okay.
Smash.
Which is awesome. However, I don't have my sword in my hand, so now it looks like a toothpick compared to
but if you just pick it up, then you're good.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
That's the end of my turn.
Yeah, unless Tim is gonna move. There we go. So now it is your turn, Halabar.
I am going to grab him and Hulk smash him back and forth.
Okay.
Excellent.
So he gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Come on, he's a little bitch.
Which will be a... Wrong thing. look at the right one, Adam. A 22 versus AC, which will hit because of your new size.
Yep.
Okay, so now I need to roll that damage, which is a single D8. So 10 damage.
Okay.
So now what you do is you make your combat bonus, your combat maneuver bonus check, so your CMB plus a D20, with a 10 penalty.
So a 9.
So yeah, you fail to grapple him. He easily dodges out of the way after slashing your arm, causing you to reflexively kind of hesitate. So you do not grapple him. And that will be your attack action.
Okay.
You have a move action, but that would be your attack action.
Well, I guess I'm going to hightail it and heal.
Hold on. I'm a moron. I need to do something real fast. Okay, so you're moving back there?
Yes. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to stand up straight back. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I'm just going to let old Kylar handle this situation while I heal up.
You got it, babe.
Considering I am down 43 hit points.
I got you, fam.
Alright, and so then that will be, yeah, the Gnoll's turn. So you move away. We've been
one shot.
We've been streaming in the wrong we've been streaming in the wrong Twitch channel all night. I just realized that when I rebooted my Onkbot that controls my chat, it reverted back to my crafting title from yesterday. So it had us in creative and with the wrong title. Oops. Yeah, so yeah, this guy's gonna move up with his long sword and make an attack against Kylar. Which will hit an AC of 22.
Miss. Right, Kylar?
Yep.
Yeah. Whiff.
Oh, you're up to... Wait, what are you... Oh, Kylar's at 23?
No, that's gonna hit. I'm at 19.
Oh.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Who's the 23? Becky?
Becky.
Yep.
Yeah, Becky was.
So... Kylar takes 9 damage. And then it will be Becky's turn. Becky, there's now a very large Halavar standing in front of you.
Not good for shooting arrows.
You can shoot past friendlies without issue.
Oh, I'm shooting through Halavar, Tim, Kylar, then the Gnoll.
Yeah.
I could do that?
Yeah. Friendlies do not block line of sight or line of fire.
Right. I just say that's a lot of friendlies.
It's basically you just kind of call out like left and everybody moves. Like shifts to the side for a second for your arrow to pass by kind of thing. Unless you flub the shot and roll a 1 again. Hey, it wasn't a 1, you hit.
Yay. Oops, gotta add the Bane, so...
you can just reroll it.
Or reroll it?
Yeah, you can just reroll the correct attack, it's fine.
Okay, that's... 15.
Okay. He is injured, but not dead.
23.
That will also hit.
Ugh. 15.
Okay. And from this time, Tylar, from where you are, and Tim. What's Tim, race-wise?
Elf.
Elf. Tim, make a. Well, yeah, Tim and Kylar both make perception checks.
'Not bad.
29. All right.
Hey, not bad.
So Tim, you see some more shapes coming from the distance to find out what, like you presume to see find out what the ruckus is about. Kylar, for some reason, with the light from Halavar behind you, and instead of impairing your vision, somehow the light is glinting off the rocks in just the right way. And you can precisely see two gnolls and a warg coming your direction. And then... Hylar, it's your turn.
So is this guy within range for a full round plus?
Oh, yeah. No, you won't get sneak because you don't have the...
Right.
But you can get both attacks on him. Just roll crits.
It's
not hard, bro.
If I spring behind, is that gonna be flanking? He's just focused on me though, right?
Yeah, there would be nobody on your side to take your place for flanking. And you would have to roll an acrobatics check of 25 to get through his square.
Oh, good. Let's just do this. That's not gonna hit.
No.
19?
That one will hit. So just roll well.
12 damage.
12 damage. You lash out with your short sword in a last ditch effort to get at least a little bit of damage this this turn. And you slash across his chest, making a nice deep gash. He looks down at his chest, looks up at you, laughs menacingly, starts to get a confused look on his face, looks down again at just how much blood is pouring out of his chest, and then falls over dead.
Yay! And then I'm going to take my movement and hump Halbar's leg for heals.
No movement. No movement. You used a full round attack.
Damn it! Oh, I'm in the rocks.
Hey guys, you know what I think we need to do? Well, the cave. I'm just tossing it out there, okay? We don't know how many more there are. We can just, run around, heal ourselves. We're not that far. We can just book it and run.
Run away.
But we got to get the rings and the loot.
Well, okay,
it's all about the loot.
Okay, we're not going to use all. We'll only use one bomb. One bomb. I mean, this is a pretty dire situation, okay?
No, not that we know of. We just killed the two baddies.
Yeah.
And then we saw two more, but whatever.
I didn't see him.
Yeah, we see.
So that will be Kyler's turn. So Tim, it's your turn, and you know that you can see these guys coming from the distance.
Yep,
Shoot
Tim.
your pew.
So I'm a pass.
You have one of the bombs. I'm just saying, Tim.
I'm giving that information to Halavar. And I am going to ready slow for when all three of them are within range, which I think will be on their next turn when they continue coming toward us.
Okay.
Damn, now
which is a standard action, so it should be fairly quick once they all get within 40 feet.
Okay. Halavar, your turn.
Laying hands like a boss. Oh.
Hey, nice.
Oh.
You are
6
officially the devil. You are Paylor's devil.
Oh, take it. Hey, and again.
Can you do that multiple times in one round?
As far as I know, I can.
Because it's a swift action, you can only do one. Or it's a... Yeah, swift action, you can only do one swift action per turn.
Oh, okay. So, if it's a swift action, can I do a standard action too?
Yes.
Alright, in that
So you
case,
still
instead of-
have your movement and your standard action.
Okay, in that case, I will do curing instead of laying hands. Cast a spell.
Everybody stand back. Paladin's casting a spell.
That's
Oh,
right.
God.
Dun, dun, da, da, da. Alright.
So you're just doing that to heal yourself, so you can do that. Take the number and apply it.
Okay.
So they get it's within 40 feet of you, Tim. 5, 10, 15,
Correct.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So yeah, they will get to this point, which is very nearly able to attack Kylar before they are all three within range.
Excellent.
I feel significantly healthier.
So, okay, so Tim, you cast slow on them. That takes them down to one standard action, I believe, correct?
If they have any spell resistance, that applies, and then will negates.
Okay.
Slow is a 3, so that's going to be a DC 16 will save.
Saves.
Or actually, I'm sorry, 19.
19. That drastically changes things. Fail,
I think,
fail.
unless I'm totally wrong. I could be wrong. Hold on. I always forget how this works. I'm thinking my first number was right. 16. $17. That's a 17. I'm sorry.
17. Okay, so they are all slowed. But that does reduce them to one standard action, right?
Correct.
Okay. So they are actually gonna, since they were already in movement, the warg still has movement left even after they're being slowed because their movement is stupid. So it will finish its move up to Kylar, but it cannot attack this round. Becky.
And then they do also take a -1 to attack, AC, and reflex.
Okay.
Wait, so who gets what now? Just the Talvar?
Enemy stuff.
I can only see the wolf.
I think you can see Halavar's arrow wound.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Remind my handiwork. I expect it's like dead center or like one of his cheeks.
Yeah, it's like almost up the, as Deadpool put it, right up Main Street.
Oh, so in the butthole? Ooh.
Almost right up Main Street.
Does the arrow get bigger too?
Yes.
It is part of him.
Yes, actually it does.
Can I take the arrow out and shoot the wolves with?
As soon as you do that, it gets smaller again.
Oh. Well, I like the idea of reshooting this arrow because it didn't hit his mark before. Would that hurt Halvar?
Ripping an arrow out of his ass? Yes, that would hurt.
Well, would that
not
do damage to him?
Not substantial damage, but yes, it would do damage.
What am I rolling? What am I rolling here?
Are you just gonna pull the arrow out?
Yeah.
A percentile on my side to see if it breaks or not.
What type of arrowheads you rocking, man? Field tips or like those collapsible, freakish ones that you shoot a deer with and it just explodes?
I'm thinking barbed.
Yeah, I'm thinking barbed too.
I would have barbed. I would definitely have barbed.
Yeah.
So, high or low?
Thank you for reminding me of this. Sorry, buddy.
So, Becky, high or low?
Let's go low.
Such a generous host.
Didn't work out. I want to redeem myself. Come on, redemption.
So, high or low?
I said low.
Oh, goodness. So you yank this arrow out. In the process, the shaft of the arrow, it breaks. Halavar takes 3 damage. And now the tip of the arrow plus about like just 2 inches of the newly enlarged shaft of that arrow are still left in your ass. Curly, thank you very much for the host. How you doing tonight? How's it going? Thank you very much. Hope you're having a good evening.
I did you a favor.
How was your stream, Curly? So that arrow breaks. That will take up your move action.
Oh, so I can't shoot then? Damn it.
You can still shoot. You can take your attack action. But that's your move action.
Oh, okay.
So which means you can't
then.
do a rapid attack. You can only do a single shot.
Yeah. Well, that was the Bane one shit.
Jesus. And yeah, and you're not baned for Warg.
Yeah. So I gotta re-roll that.
Yep. It's a downright shame, because that was a 20 on the die.
Oh, what a nub.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, man.
Oh, here it comes. I'm going to have matching arrow wounds.
I swear to God, Adam is fucking with the dice.
You're just giving it to him, aren't you?
For those of you just coming in, that's the like 8th critical fail for the party of the night. Oh, you know the drill, Becky. Call it.
So low with me last time. Let's stick with low.
Becky.
90 something. It's a 90 something.
Roll a d6 for me.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. This is terrible.
3.
All right, roll your attack again.
Oh God. 27.
Well.
How did you roll a 1 again?
It's the exact same roll.
You crit failed the crit fail. So no wait. So here's what we're gonna do. You go to take your shot. Kind of lean down under Halavar's newly enlarged legs. You let your arrow fly. It's careening straight towards Kylar's head.
Oh, good.
Somehow, Kylar gets this 6th sense that something is going wrong. Becky,
bullshit.
High or low?
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Oh, my God. If this doesn't kill him, it better fucking hit. I'm just saying. Okay.
What's it gonna be?
So we're at. So I've stuck with low, and it's failed me twice now.
Sounds right.
So by that logic, it will work this time. We're sticking with low. Sticking with low.
6 D2.
Oh dear God.
So okay, so no, it's just you. Basically, that was a shot. That was a chance for it to be a double failure. Awesome, but it did not succeed. So you fire this arrow through Halavar's legs. It's careening right at Kylar's head. Somehow he has this sixth sense of Becky's about to fucking shoot me. Like specifically, those words pop into Kylar's head. Just enough for him to look. Just enough for him to look over his left shoulder back at you as the arrow careens past his right ear, flying off into the distance to hit the wall on the far side.
I don't even hit him with those battle rolls. God damn.
Nope.
That's how good I am, bro. You're welcome.
You missed his AC with your second roll.
Oh.
So, you crit failed your crit fail. So, you missed his AC on your attempt to hit him.
If I would have hit his AC, then I would have killed him?
If you'd hit his AC, then you would have done damage. Like you would have rolled normal damage.
Roll your damage. I want to see if he would have died.
Okay. Oh,
thanks.
So, luckily for everybody, Becky missed. And luckily for everybody, Becky's turn is over. Kylar, it's your turn.
I gotta tell you, I'm thinking about pulling dice out. I don't think I can trust the calculator anymore.
I gave you guys physical dice and a rolling, or physical, quote unquote, dice and a rolling section for a reason.
It's really just another calculator.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Lord knows this true.
They do roll fairly random though. Like the physics on it are pretty good.
Adam is controlling the RNG for walls. I've been saying it for weeks now.
I am RNGesus.
He is our RNGesus. We need to praise him, worship him. God damn it! I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on. I almost got shot in the head. I don't like it. And now I got a wolf in front of me. And then the only thing between me and, well, if I fall back, it's only gonna be Tim and Halvar's back there. You know what? We're just gonna. Am I in range for full attack?
You are. Warg standing in your face, snarling at you.
Warg? Oh, that's not good.
Snarling at you angrily.
All right, I'm actually gonna take.
So
I guess it doesn't matter if I declare spring or not, but.
Of note, real quick. Of note, you do notice, with the warg standing this close to you and enough light coming from Halavar behind you, that this warg is wearing armor.
Oh, one of those bastards.
Just to take that into account.
Whose turn is it after me?
Tim.
Tim and then Halavar? Okay. I'm going to take a single attack at the warg and fall back, so we'll just do that. I don't know why I rolled twice, but no, it doesn't hit.
They rolled exactly the same though, because you rolled them too quickly. I'm guessing. It's based off. The calculators are based off of a clock instead of based off physics like the dice. So, but yes, that misses.
And yeah, I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna be real dead real quick.
How are you falling back? Are you tumbling?
I'm gonna tumble backwards.
Okay, so you can do that without incurring an attack of opportunity. Just keeping yourself in the air.
Help!
So Tim, it is your turn.
That's better.
I'm gonna go ahead and move on back.
Get me the fuck out of here.
What's up, guys?
Yo.
What am I doing? I'm just hanging out.
Not casting anything, just chilling. Is that all you're doing? Moving?
Yes. At this right now, yes.
Okay.
Right.
Waiting to see if what the rest of the group decides we want to do right now.
All right.
I am going to charge.
Okay. You only have to hold on. With your increased size, you only have
right
to
there?
increase. Yeah, you only have to charge to like there before you can hit.
Okay.
Because you've got that extra reach.
And assuming that this works, it will be a charge by.
And remember, when they move in towards you, you get an attack of opportunity.
Is it threatened reach or just reach?
Mm,
Because I think
point.
it's just reach, not threatened
darn.
reach. I thought you could only do your ride by if you were actually on your horse.
Probably. That would probably be accurate.
Yeah,
I'm
so
still going to charge him and attack him.
Okay. Go for it. Crit him, son. Ooh, oh yeah, but your strength increase washes with the -1 to hit, so it's still a 19. So that misses. Oh wait, but charging gives you a bonus, a +2 bonus that was not factored in, so you hit.
Okay. And 18 damage. Plus
19
4.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that puts it to the Gnoll and the Warg's turns. So they can only get a standard action. So he's gonna shift up to be right next to you. So that he can attack you. But you can shift as part of full attack, but they can't do a full attack because they're limited to a standard. So yeah, he's just going to shift up close to you. These guys are going to move 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then it will be Becky's turn. Who are you shooting this time? Tim?
Is it his turn?
It's Tim's turn.
Alright.
What's Unravel about, Curly? I've never played that.
The war, how's he looking?
Fresh-faced and angry.
Oof. So, Halvar wasn't doing much damage to him?
It looked like he got a pretty good blow in. Doesn't look like the warg cares.
Wish we had some of those grenade ones who got shot them all when they were running in.
It sounded like you were about to say AR-15.
Yeah, AR-15 would be excellent right now, especially in this fantasy setting. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot regular rapid shot on the warg. I don't know how much more is left.
So the threatened reach, it kind of makes it real simple. Basically, any square you can attack is threatened.
Okay, so they adjusted that. All right.
So when he approached me, did I get an attack of opportunity?
He was already within your threatened range, but he had to move through. He didn't move through. He moved technically just further into your threatened space, so I don't believe so. Because he's not moving through a threatened square, he just shifted 1 space forward, and shifting doesn't provoke regardless.
Okay. Shit.
So,
let's switch to my... Oh yeah, let's switch to my damage justice, because I forgot if teamwork feat, because he's threatening, I get the +1 to my attack rolls.
Okay,
Damn it,
that's
flank,
fine.
I get +2.
He's not flanking.
I know, I want him to flank, damn it. Okay.
So, alright, so go ahead and roll to hit. Rapid shot incoming.
21.
21 will hit. Oh,
5.
so sad. Second attack.
Okay. You know what? Let's just do, like I said, deadly shot. So -1, so it's 15. Shit.
That will definitely miss.
Or is 16 of hit?
No.
Damn it. Okay. That wouldn't matter. Wouldn't matter then.
These guys have. Make sure we've got the right sheets here for. There we go. Get both the right things out here. Alright, so that puts it to Kylar's turn. Now, Kylar, if you roll, he's blocking the pathway. Yeah. But with the skills that you have, if you feel like you could roll an acrobatics check of 25, you could get onto the other side and flanking with him, but then you'd be right next to him and a knoll.
And I wouldn't be able to move after that, huh?
Well, I mean, you could do your spring attack.
Yeah, I could spring.
And then move off to the side. I don't think you'd have enough movement to get there and then all the way back. 5, 10, 15. What are you rolling, Ben?
Oh, I would have plenty of movement.
Yeah. Yeah, back and forth. Curious what Ben was sitting there rolling.
Because I'm only at 16 health, so I can't afford to be in a line of sight. Let's see. So I have to roll 25 acro.
25 acrobatics. I mean, you have a fairly high acrobatics, so it's a matter of how lucky you're feeling.
Go for it.
Yep,
Go for it.
So what is that going to be? My d20 plus my...
Yep, d20 plus your acrobatics check.
13.
You need to get a 12 or higher on the die.
Oh, that's going to be bad.
Oh, you got this.
Oh,
no. You got this.
So you fail your acrobatics check. You stop here. Getting this to line up is going to be... There we go. And it takes a bite at you. Which will definitely hit.
Don't you get something against attacks of opportunity?
What stuff do you have for your... I mean, it was a 30, so it hit you. You get a bonus. You get a bonus against them, but it got a 30 to hit you. So it landed. You take 7 damage.
So plus 4 AC against attacks of opportunity.
Yes.
So yeah, no matter what, it would have hit me.
Yeah. And then you take the 7 damage. And your movement stops there. That was just your movement though, so you can still try to attack it. I'm gonna still allow the attack. I'm not gonna say it interrupts your entire turn.
22?
22 will hit.
7 damage.
Okay. That does, however, stop your actual movement for the turn because it throws you off balance for your spring attack. So you are there. That puts it to Tim.
All right. I'd like to officially request some web action here.
Yeah, I can swing that.
They already can't really move much.
Yeah, there is that. Let's go ahead and just let's buff you guys. How you guys feel like moving a little faster?
I feel like not dying.
I can help you move faster.
That'd probably be good.
Okay, then that's what I'll do. So that'll be haste on the party.
Isn't that, what was that? An extra attack round?
Gives you an... Go ahead. Let the spellcaster explain it.
Let me look it up again. I just want to make sure I get everything.
Explain it for our viewers at home.
So, when you make a full attack, you get 1 extra attack with your full base attack bonus and modifiers. You get a +1 on all attack rolls, a +1 dodge bonus to AC and reflex, and your movement is increased by 30 feet to a maximum of twice your speed. So for all of us, that is 30 to 60. So, and that would be all.
But Kylar will get 65 because of his boots.
Aha.
So, alright, the party is hasted. And now it is Halavar's turn. And there's a warg right next to you. And you can get 3 attacks.
Indeed there is. So now the real question, do I roll on this calculator?
Calculator's hilarious tonight.
It's made it amusing, if nothing else.
Exactly. It's more
17.
fun.
But then plus, you're not flanking. Plus, and then what was the plus from? It's +1 from the hasted.
Yep.
So that still misses.
20.
20 will hit.
8 damage.
Okay. 3rd attack.
Actually, it's more than that too, isn't it? Because of strength.
Yeah, you get 1 extra.
Ah, yes.
I think, or yeah.
Yeah.
So 9.
Okay. 3rd attack. That one will definitely miss. And then that will be their turn. These wargs are actually fairly intelligent creatures. It's gonna attack you, Halavar, or Kylar, because you look the weakest right now. Luckily, it rolled like shit and it missed you.
Good, because I'm real dead.
Good.
And then the gnolls will throw their spears at Halavar for a 19 AC, which currently misses you because of haste, even with your enlarged size. And 18, which also misses you. And then they will draw their long swords. Actually, no, they can't even do that because they're slowed. Because they get their only get their attack action. So, Becky, you now have line of sight to the warg and a gnoll.
Can I blow up the cave now? I'm just asking, guys.
We're getting closer. I'm going to use that as my suicide move here.
I'm just saying, I can prepare my arrow for when you throw it, and then everyone else behind me after me can start booking it.
So here's the question you got to ask yourself: how much health does Kylar have left?
Mm-hmm.
He would not survive even the blowback of that explosion.
We just gotta get one more round, brother, and then I'll hit you.
Okay, how about this?
Double heal.
I will try and swap places with you, because I'm at full health. Or not. Did we take a break last time? I didn't take damage last time. Why am I trying to figure out why my health's at 24?
Because you took residual explosion damage.
Oh, we didn't wait and heal ourselves? Shit.
We said we were picking it up exactly where you guys left off.
Oh, should have waited and healed.
Gave you the option.
Damn it, we're lazy. We're fucking lazy.
You guys had all the time in the world to decide what you wanted to do, and you decided to keep storming forward and fight shit.
I just want to build the fucking cave. You fucking assholes. God damn it. Well, now we can't put up the fucking cave.
That's right.
I was just gonna shoot the fucking warg now. That's boring. Alright. That's 19.
19 will miss. You did not Bane, correct? Or wait, you have Justice on, right?
The damage one, the +1's coming from the fact that Kylar's threatening.
Well, you have a +1.
I could have switched it if a 20 would hit it.
Well, the thing is you have a 19 because you're using that ability, right? Because that wasn't factored into your roll. So you rolled an 18. You have the 19 because Halavar is standing next to it, and then you have a +1 because you're hasted.
Yes, let's go with that.
So it's 20.
Okay, let's go with that.
So 20 hits.
All right.
I was so hoping he was to say 20 misses.
Oh my god, that would have been hilarious. Okay. 9.
Okay. Second attack.
One more.
That one definitely
27.
hits.
Now it's 27.
Yep.
So, oh well. 9.
Alright, it's looking significantly injured, but it's still not... Doesn't look like it's planning to give up anytime soon.
How tough? I should have banged it. I didn't realize these were that tough. Thought you guys would have done more damage to it by now.
Kylar.
I wish I would have.
Kylar's
like
turn.
40 damages. Or not 30.
I'm going to take a single round attack at the warg and bounce back behind Halavar.
Good plan.
20.
That will hit.
11 damage.
Okay. And then you're going to bounce with Tumble, I imagine?
Yeah. I'm going to squeeze by his fat ass with the arrow sticking out of it.
Technically, you do need to roll for your Tumble because your acrobatics is only a 13, but you only need a 2. But still just roll a d20 for me, just for...
Oh, it's going to be a crit fail.
Technicality sakes. There you go, you're fine. You could have gotten through. No, you'd just still been too short because you're only 13. But it's dex based, so it would have been a 24. Still would have missed. Still would have failed. All right. So you attack, you unask the AO, and then it is Tim's turn. As Tim just casually snaps his finger and lights shit on fire.
Hey, Halavar, how bad are those guys looking? Are they looking bad at all?
The warg is actually pretty fucked up.
You know
He's
what?
gonna keep fighting all the way through, but he's pretty messed up.
I forgot we had haste. Does that give me 2 rounds plus movement of attack?
Wait, we had haste?
Yeah.
We all have haste.
Yes.
What does that give me?
Oh, you could have gotten one more attack.
Yeah, that I just remembered we had haste. Okay.
God damn it, no one told me that.
Yeah, but that's only for the full rounds.
Yeah, it's
so,
only if you do a full round
you think-
attack.
Oh, only
so
for a full round action.
yeah,
Okay.
so yeah.
I did full round action. God damn it.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast Summon Monster in between everybody there.
Okay. What are we summoning?
So I believe I'm gonna go with the what did I cast last time?
Is it a motherfucking honey badger? Whatever it is, I gotta try to find a fig for it.
It was what was it? I believe The Wolverine.
All right. Your Wolverine today is represented by a chicken.
All right.
Put your chickarine wherever you want to put it.
He's good right there.
Okay. It doesn't get to attack this round, though, correct?
No, I think it's a full round summon.
Okay. So it will technically come into existence at the beginning of your next turn.
Yeah.
So we'll set him over there for now. Okay, and so then that will be Halavar.
Halavar is going to reach behind him and lay hands on Kylar.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that beautiful health.
12. And then I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds.
Remember, your lay on hands is not a swift if you're doing it to somebody else. It's only a swift action for you.
That's fine. I get 3 standard actions. Hasted. Right?
But technically, the wording on it is that on a full round attack, you get an extra attack. But yeah, I'll say that you can get an additional standard action. So you basically would get a move and 2 standards. Okay. So you're not going to be able to heal, and attack.
I will have to live with that.
Using the dice.
10. So another 10, Kyler.
Okay.
Healing Kylar for a total of 22.
Full health now.
You're welcome.
I feel so much better.
And then that puts it back to the top of the round, unless Halavar is going to move.
I think I'm good where I'm at. I'm kind of blocking them from killing everybody.
All right. So it is their turn. These guys are they move forward, drawing their weapons as they do so. He can't get in to attack you, but he's getting up close in case something happens with their... The warg is actually the boss in this situation, as odd as that seems. And the warg is going to attack you. And that will be a... Yes. Not even going to say the number because it's insulting. For 10 damage.
Okay.
It would attempt to trip you, but due to your current size, it cannot.
I'd like to see it try.
So be glad that Tim enlarged you. He Viagra'd you. Becky.
Tripping me right now would probably be in my best interest because I'd land on it.
Just fall on it. Alright, Becky, who you shooting in the ass this time?
Well, I'm kind of getting pissed that this fucking wolf is not dying, so I'm gonna bane it.
Alright. Roll that beautiful bane footage. .28 will definitely hit. With bane damage.
15.
Come on, brain. Okay. Looks pretty fucked up, but it's still standing.
Do the, I was gonna say deadly shot, but...
So that will definitely hit. That 29.
28, but... Okay, 13.
Why 28?
Because I do the deadly shot, which does -1.
But you have haste. But you have haste, so it counteracts that.
Okay, and do I get one more attack, or normal attack?
Oh, hold on. And then you did 13 damage?
Yeah.
I want to see how much. So, okay. So you let loose that arrow. Arcs forward. Kylar kind of just slides out of the way. Halavar shifts his foot to the left at just the right time, and that final arrow just digs right into the warg's eyeball. And it falls down dead.
Thank God.
And then you do still have one more attack.
Ah, oh, fuck yeah.
And you can this is the only one that you can manage to get a shot on. It has partial. It has partial cover behind the wall, but your bow has the seeking, so you're fine. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so where is it? There it is. 17.
17 on these guys will miss.
Darn it.
Alright, so that puts it to Halavar.
I don't do a full rapid shot. I only do one shot.
Correct. You don't get double rapid shot. You just get one additional attack at your full. One additional attack at your full bonus.
Do I need to move to attack the null, or is he within my range?
Oh, then that someone had +2. I did my rapid shot one.
He technically is within your range, but this wall is providing a little bit of cover from where you are, so you could shift 5 feet to here.
Out of a 19 of hit.
Yes.
Because I rolled my rapid shot one, which is the -2.
Oh, gotcha.
To it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. It's fine.
Yeah. 6.
Woo! Okay. So, but yeah, if you shift over one Halavar, then you can definitely hit it, especially with your reach, and you can get your, you can still take your full attack action.
Okay.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Do what?
Reading the new text that you put on your fig.
Interesting. Why is mine? There we go. Miss, for sure.
Was it a 1?
It was a 3. Okay, that'll do better. So 16 plus 7.
That will hit.
23. Yep. Right. 9 damage.
Okay. And then uno más.
I have 15. I don't think it's gonna get it.
No.
Okay.
Alright, so that's Halavar. So back at the top of the round, you are now within range of this guy since you moved forward. So he's going to make an attack against you. Luckily, they can't make a full round attack. That will hit a 25. So that will hit you. For a total of 9 damage. Move this guy out of the way for now. Did we skip Tim? Tim, did we skip you?
No,
Yeah,
because he's summoned.
No, he summoned the thing, is what happened. So that appears here.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that happened yet. I was writing down his stats.
Yes, so that just happened, literally just moments ago. So if
cool.
It does it get an attack when it appears, or it has to wait around? I forget. I thought that it had like a summoning sickness kind of thing.
Immediately on your turn.
Okay, so yeah, so it would get to make an attack with your Chickarine.
All right. So I'm gonna go for that guy.
Okay. No
We're
one.
gonna use his 2-claw attack.
Okay.
2 attacks at +6. I forgot to, add the D20.
Add the D20.
Oh, awesome.
I'm done. Jeez, what are these calculators?
I need to set up a counter. I need to set up a crit fail counter.
Well, we've had last week we had crit fails too.
Oh man. So high or low? I mean, there's not a whole lot bad that can go wrong with this other than just failing horribly, but still, high or low?
Come on. My fails almost kill people.
High? 60. So, okay. So it just, it falls prone.
Fair enough.
Comes into existence, lashes out with its claws, and then falls on its face. And then it cycles to them. This guy moved up and attacked, or this guy just attacked. This guy is going to move up, be in position to attack next round, as they are still slowed for a while yet. Becky! Wait, did we skip Kylar too last turn? I think we went from Becky to Halavar.
Yeah, I think you may have.
Kylar rolled behind.
No, that was the previous round. Because Kylar moved behind, Halavar healed him, and then that was the round before. So Halavar, technically, go ahead and do 2 turns of whatever you want to do, since it's back to your turn.
Back to my turn again?
No, Kylar.
Okay, that's what I thought. Kylar?
Oh, so it's back to my turn. Okay.
Yes, so you get to take two rounds worth of actions because we accidentally skipped you.
Okay. So after he'd healed me.
So for a second, I'm gonna move this guy back to here in case part of your plan involves moving up.
Yeah. Let's see. And this is the chickens. Did he fall prone already?
Yes.
Silly
well,
chicken.
not at this point. At this point, it does not exist.
Oh, it doesn't exist yet. Okay. So I'm actually going to. Can I tumble? What do I got to roll? At
25,
least
30. You can get behind him without going through his square, but then you'd only have 5 movement left afterwards.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it.
Okay. So that puts you in flanking. So you get your bonus from that, bonus from being hasted. Actually, no, you'll have a ton of movement left because you're hasted.
Oh, that's right. I'll get an additional 35 or so.
You know, you would need to roll a 25 to go through his square, but you don't need to do that. You can go around him completely and still, like while tumbling, and still have plenty of movement because you have that ability that lets you use your full movement speed while tumbling.
Yeah. Well, I'll move. I'll say I'll move around. I'm gonna do. I'll just sneak attack. Let's see. 14 does not hit.
But it's a 16 because you're flanking, and then a +1 from the haste. So yeah, you still barely miss.
Still miss.
And you can move again if you want.
I'm actually going to drop back.
If you stay there and he's still alive next turn, you would get your full attack action plus an additional one next turn.
Yeah. If he doesn't turn on me.
If he doesn't murder you, is the thing. Because if he doesn't kill you, then you'll still get the sneak attack even if he's looking at you because he's distracted because he has an enemy behind him as well.
Oh, but then I still have one more turn technically after this, right? Since I had a skip.
Exactly. And
so
he's expending his turn to attack Halavar.
Right. Okay, so as my second turn, I'll do a full round of 3 attacks.
Okay. Crit on every single one.
Ugh, that failed.
Fail. Second attack. That one will hit. So sneak attack.
18. 23 on the next hit.
That will also hit.
Yeah. 17, so what was 18 and 17? Whatever math that is.
Describe the death. It is gory.
One dagger goes through the side of his, or no, one of my swords goes through the top of his skull as I come down, and the other one gouges him through the stomach as I look at Halavar and wink. And then fall over with the null.
You're playing dead.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, this one drops dead. These guys are so fucking hard to tip over. He's just gonna stand right up. Watch him. Alright, wow, he stayed down. And then this guy moves forward. Chicken is summoned. Face plants. We'll just shift and say he attacked the other one instead. Then face plants. Then he moved, and then it's Becky's turn. And you do not have a line of sight on this knoll. Becky.
All right, my turn.
Yes.
Okay. Shoot. Can I shoot? Nothing really. Can I hit that guy?
You do not have line of sight on him at all. The wall is completely blocking your...
Even if I 5-foot shift behind Tim?
If you 5-foot shift behind Tim... No, you would need to be on the other side of Tim.
Really? Come on. Come on. That looks like I could hit him. So I have to move.
From... Oh, hold on. No, yeah, from there you could shoot him.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because you've got the...
Aim a weapon.
That seeking again allows you to ignore the partial cover.
Fuck yeah. And is he being threatened at all?
Yes, Halavar has the ability to attack him from where he stands. Not flanking, no.
Is he... darn. Alright. So that gives me the +1, so I'm just going to do the cancel out the daily shot then. 27.
27 will hit.
Yeah, 10. The first one though.
Alright.
Same thing. 24.
Will hit.
22.
Jesus Christ.
Much better.
And third shot.
That's the regular one. Oh, it's still baned, I guess. So.
Crit. Ah, it hits.
20.
Doesn't crit, but it hits.
And then 15.
Alright. So your arrow careens around using the power of seeking and kind of spy out, you curve it. All of that movie that I'm not going to even bother mentioning. You curve your arrow and it lances around and buries itself deeply into this gnoll's chest, and he as well falls over dead. The chickarine serving as a distraction to allow you guys to continue with your plans.
Alright.
Chicken.
I think it's time to heal up and camp out, because I got to drive to Tennessee in like 4 hours.
Oh shit! All right. There seemed to be a nice little corner in the cave.
It does.
I'm just saying what we could do: set up the bomb, blow it up, heal up, go on the corner, do it from nice and far away.
While we're doing that, I'm gonna just have my Wolverine kind of scatter around the area just a little bit, being all stealthy, sneaky like.
Okay. Does your Wolverine have dark vision?
No.
Can I cast light on the Wolverine?
You could, yes.
I'm gonna cast light on the Wolverine.
It seems like a horrible idea.
I don't know if you could cast it on it. You would have to put it on something that it were carrying.
Do we have...
It does have scent and low light vision.
The low light's not going to give it very, very much distance as soon as it gets far away from you guys. There are no other light sources in this cave.
Wait, okay, can I put it on the bear trap, put the bear trap on its tail?
No. No, I'm going to instruct it just to scout around with by scent.
Okay. So it's just gonna kind of take off and go scouting around. It kind of reports to you that there's a tunnel that kind of leads off in one direction that way. It doesn't really find anything else up over here, and then it's just kind of saying that it found another tunnel that leads out over this direction, and then a pathway that loops back kind of towards the direction that you guys came from. But it doesn't know like how far are you wanting it to go.
I want it to... Mostly I just want to scout around for any enemies that might catch us off guard while we
are. So do you want it to just
go?
You want it to just go until it finds something, finds an enemy?
Yeah, but not an engage, not engaging it.
Okay. So the communication with that is somewhat telepathic, right? It can just communicate with you what it's seeing or what it's gathering.
Yeah. So it acts immediately if you can communicate.
Okay, so it would have to communicate to you.
Choose. Some monster cannot summon.
So it explores around while you guys are camping out over in this corner, kind of healing up and licking your wounds. It explores around, working totally by scent, since it loses sight after it gets, far away, a little bit far away from you guys. It explores around for about an hour and a half, taking its time, kind of moving around, using its scent to figure out where it's going. And it comes back to you and reports that there are 3 exits from the main area that you guys seem to be in right now. One is a tunnel immediately up to your left of your current position. Another one, if you kind of go through some pathways, there's another tunnel that leads out off in this direction. And that when it went back this way, it found a door that it couldn't get through, and then it kind of stopped when it made its way back this way and realized that there were some creatures in that direction by scent. And so it turned back around and returned to you as per its original orders. So there are other creatures in this cave system currently where you are without even leaving through any of the outlying tunnels.
Okay.
Okay, and then you guys are going to kind of hang out and heal yourselves?
I think so.
Alright. Alright, since Halavar has to get up in the morning to drive in like a couple of hours to go freaking like 1,000 miles or some shit like that away, we'll go ahead and just call it an early night. We're only 20 minutes away from stopping anyway, but we'll take a minute and do a little face-to-face outro with any of our streamers that might be out there and in who knows where land. So that's our session for tonight for Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, whatever you want to call it by. Wherein I had it on the wrong title for about half the night. Oopsie daisy. We usually run Pathfinder on
Friday.
It was Crit Fail Friday. We usually run our Pathfinder games here on Friday nights. We've missed a couple lately, but we're looking to remedy that. We're adding one more person to our roster that will be joining us starting next Friday. That way, even if 2 of our people cancel, we will have 4 players. So we will be able to play pretty much every Friday, regardless of the situation, unless we have just major life events come up for 3 or more people.
Nice.
Yeah, so that should increase our playability of the game to keep us rolling on Friday nights. What do you guys think? Did you guys have fun tonight? What happened, guys?
Yeah, I was actually looking forward to rolling a fighter, but
I was gonna say the whole time I was reading up new classes. I was like, I'm dead.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
I'm so dead right now.
I'm more used to playing a fighter anyway, so.
Mostly towards almost being killed from your own party members.
Yeah, right.
No.
Read Becky.
No.
So there is that little matter, Halavar, of the barbed arrow tip that's still in your ass. So you gotta take that into consideration.
I yanked that out before I healed.
Okay.
So we're good.
All right. So you guys got over and started healing yourselves up, so that's all good and well. But yeah, so what do you guys, in general, what are you guys thinking about the campaign as a whole? How are you guys liking the direction that it's going? Give me some feedback from the player standpoint. Things that you like, things that you don't like, because I can't improve the things that you don't like if I don't know what they are.
For me, it's nothing that you're doing. I think that the campaign's great. I'm having a good time. I just don't particularly like playing a paladin because I've never done it before. Like in terms of like, let's just say skills, right? I'm 6th level, and like I literally have nothing.
Yeah,
that's kind of how I was
thinking.
That's kind of what I was thinking about the rogue too. I feel like, without having like dark vision or low light vision, it kind of cripples them for how I wanted to play it. And I'm like, kind of, I was like, okay, maybe I can multi-class some stuff in there, but then that kind of hurts later on too.
Well, that's not a matter of rogue though. That's a matter of race. That's a matter of that you chose to be human.
Right.
Yeah. So
instead
I mean,
of an elf or something.
Exactly. But I mean, like Reno said, Tim could eventually get spells that allow him to give you, even temporarily, dark vision or low light vision. So, it looks like we lost Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
So, but yeah, so I mean that's the thing is you can get those things later either through things that Tim puts on you, or there are magical items that you can get that give you light vision and dark vision, things like that.
Well,
so,
I was looking at, I don't know what your stance is on multi-classes for this campaign, but I was looking at, I didn't know the prestige classes existed, and I was looking at like the Shadow Dancer, and at 2nd level, you get dark vision, evasion, uncanny dodge, and hide in plain sight. And I was like, okay, those go hand in hand with rogues, basically, without having to change your race.
I'm good with prestige classes. We're sticking with the core book, but if there are prestige classes in there that you guys want to take and you meet the requirements for those prestige classes, by all means, talk to me about it. Let me know that you want to do it, and we can go that route. We can factor in the time to make it happen. But it's mostly just about player choices at this point. So I mean,
yeah, it was just weird. Like when we made the classes, I know this is so far into the campaign, when I was reading the rule book, like prestige classes are like in chapter 11 or 12 or some crap like that, and all the other classes are in a previous like chapter 3 or something.
Yeah, and it's because the prestige classes. Yeah, the prestige classes, and it's because those classes have requirements.
They're very specialized.
Yeah, they're specialized and they have requirements. Your character has to kind of be aiming towards them, so you have to pick your base class and what you want to start out as, and then figure out where you want to prestige. It's mostly about, kind of like you said, figuring out what your character's motivation is and what you want your character to be. So you want your character to be that kind of through the dark, stabby person. And I think Shadow Dancers, if I remember correctly, they also later up in their levels get things like Shadow Step. Yep. I may be thinking of something else, but I'm pretty sure that Shadow Dancers get Shadow Step, where they can move through shadows from location to location, which directly ties into the concept that you were telling me for your character at the outset.
Pretty much, yeah. That's why I was reading it. I was like, oh, that's kind of the character I wanted to play, because I wanted to. But you have
to get it to the point where you can do it, is the thing.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's definitely a route we can go. I mean that's aim your character to meet the requirements for that prestige class, and by all means we could do it. That's not an issue. Like I said, I wanted to stick to core just to kind of, because I've done 3.5 forever, but there's a ton of different minutia, little differences between 3.5 and Pathfinder. But things like that, prestige classes aren't something that really changed so much, like how they work. So, and it's in the core rulebook, so we could do that. I have zero problems with that.
That'd be cool, because I think it would add a lot of flavor to the actual characters. So same thing with like Jesse, who was saying, he could probably add something from a different class to kind of give him that
supplemental
two weapon fighter paladin feel or something like that, or instead of sword and board, you could probably go with, I don't know, a giant two-handed axe or something like that.
Yeah,
kind of like a retribution paladin kind of thing.
Yeah, you could prestige class, you could multi-class, even if it's just a matter of wanting to get something to give you more skills. So
yeah, I'll do some min maxing. I'll hit the forums and give them my predicament and say, "All right, fix me," and we'll just see what the interweb has to say. But they're probably just gonna say, "Play your class right, dumb shit. Start doing your smites and stuff."
Well, there is that stuff, but it's also a matter of, get into your character's head, and what are your character's motivations? What would your character kind of want out of life, and your current situation? How would your character be progressing based off of the events that you guys have gone through at this point in time? The journey that you guys are on, where has it taken your character specifically? So. And
again, like I said, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the class. I feel like I'm playing him well, and everything I want to do, I'm doing through roleplay and having a great time with it. It's just I'm so used to playing a fighter. Like right now, I would be snuffing these things like they didn't exist if I were a fighter. I mean, seriously. Like, I was doing so much damage in Pathfinder and Dennis's campaign. Like, I beat death from a Deck of Many Things at this level. So. Min-maxing is definitely what I do, but I've just never played a paladin before. So
yeah, and
it's an experience.
I actually kind of like to avoid the whole min-max aspect in my campaigns and go more for actual like role-play character-driven sort of stuff, like level balanced, like balanced characters meant for the progression, especially since like right now you guys are in caverns and you're doing a lot of combat. You're on the dungeon crawl right now. But this is also, as you guys experienced for the first several sessions, it's also very heavy story-wise and plot-wise driven. So It's a matter of what you guys want to head towards for that.
I mean, I'll be completely honest. Like, if we had Anu, it would have been a whole different, doing that backline healing, and it would have just been different. But, like I said, it's I personally am really enjoying it. It's just a matter of, like, I'm enjoying the roleplay aspect more than the combat so much.
Yeah, and we will be getting back into that shortly, too. I mean, before too terribly long. There's a bit more to this dungeon crawl before you guys kind of get where you want to go. But, I mean, after this, it will be back to a pretty decent mix of RP and combat. I will go ahead and let you guys know that the person that is coming in to fill our 6th player slot, they are considering playing a healer. So even when Kyle is not here to play Anu, you guys will have a healer. And when Anu and this other player are here, you guys will have 2 healers. So, or at least a healer and a pseudo healer.
I am really appreciative of just how much ease you just completely obliterated saying anything about the sex of this new player. Like, it was almost like you didn't even try it.
I didn't.
Like, it was just all the way through that conversation, there was no thought involved, and yet I know nothing.
That's right.
Well done, sir.
Thank you. How about you, Reno? Any thoughts, suggestions, pluses, minuses?
No, I'm good. I mean, I'm quiet, but I could argue that I'm role playing Tim. Kind of getting lost in my mind and such. But no, as far as everything in the game, I'm satisfied. I'm just looking at trying to build out Tim with, more spells and, more capabilities to help the group.
Spells and wands and scrolls and all that jazz.
Yeah, and like the more I look into wands, it just seems like they're underpowered for what I wish they were.
Gotcha.
And so that's like, I'm not necessarily kicking myself, but I'm just looking at ways to try to make them more effective and a little bit more cost effective too, because they are expensive even at half cost right. to cover different uses. So that's just where my mind's at with the game. But otherwise, like as far as the story and everything, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm excited to see where our investigative troop ends up.
I do have a question about how experience works, though, Adam. Like, do we have a static amount of experience we need per level, or I mean, obviously, it increases how much we need per level. Like
in standard D&D Pathfinder, you guys have an experience level that you are shooting for, and you have experience that you gain based off of the combats that you go through. For this particular campaign, the way that I've kind of planned it out is that you guys have you're not getting experience on an experience points kind of basis so much as I have checkpoints and combats that I have set up for you guys, and when you reach certain checkpoints, that equates to a level, with that being occasionally supplemented and advanced more quickly, be ahead of those checkpoints by doing things that are awesome, making cool effects in the game, blowing up cave systems, like as weird as that is, like, and as much as you guys almost hurt yourselves as much as anything else, story wise and event wise, it was a cool thing to go through and to do. So that sort of stuff kind of advances when you guys will level ahead of the standard checkpoints that I have, and then I'm just making adjustments as we go for that. But it's not even just, like doing cool things in combat. If you guys, come to major realizations or major accomplishments throughout the RP portions of the game as well, you're really good at directing conversations and things like that. That also goes into account for when you guys level. So it's not so much as a straight experience number as it would be on a standard kind of progression, more so as it is it's planned leveling with advancements based off of how cool you guys are.
Because why I'm asking is the whole multi-class thing. Like if I decide I want to try to multi-class with Shadow Dancer, when would points basically go into that class, or how is that decided?
So basically at the point where I tell you that, all right guys, you gain a level, that would be as long as you meet the requirements for Shadow Dancer, which I forget what the requirements for that are offhand.
Yeah, it's super basic. I already had everything for it.
But yeah, so like I think it's just like a level requirement, certain amount of skills, and certain feats maybe. So as long as you meet the requirements for that prestige class, when I tell you, all right, guys, you level, you don't have to be concerned with the points, just the fact that you're getting a level. And you can place that level, you can use that level however you want, whether it's multi-classing, your standard class, or prestige class. So yeah, that
one thing that may help too, because I know he's going to have a lot of expense for wands and everything else, but I also feel kind of poor. Like at a certain point to be able to upgrade equipment, to be able to, at some point, land more hits, things like that.
Right.
I don't have, like right now, I don't know that I could go out and buy like a ring or something to help.
Right.
So
and that stuff is
is
factored in. You just haven't gotten there yet. But opportunities are forthcoming.
Okay.
And there are things like the fact that there are these gnolls lying here on the ground that you guys have yet to loot, kind of thing. So, I mean, granted, that's not going to be a ton of coin that these gnolls are just carrying around on their person, but it will be some coin. And then there's also, you guys are in a cave system with a bunch of evil creatures that ransack people on the road and take their shit. So, there are opportunities for things to be found within this cave system, extra coin to be had, and again, you guys get paid from the city, so you'll have coin waiting for you when you get back to the city for your salaries as well. So, there will be advancements for that coming up. I've been thinking about that lately as well. One thing I kind of do want to do with you guys, but it'll be something I get into a little bit more when we have Ben back on a stream. And especially once we have our additional player in the stream, so that I can kind of discuss it with them at the same time, and a little bit more in depth. But go ahead and start thinking about the types of items that you guys would want, and kind of give me either through Hangouts or send me an email or write it on a virtual note card within Tabletop Simulator. Like, keep a list of maybe some things that you would like for your characters to get magic item wise, so that I have an idea of the types of things to try to incorporate and maybe give you, or give you the ability to get. Like, you know, if you're wanting a +3 longsword, I may not give you outright a +3 longsword. You may get a +2 battle axe and a +1 dagger, but then you could sell those to afford a +3 longsword, sort of thing. So you may not directly get the things that you're looking for, but it gives me an idea of the cost to try to associate with the things that you guys are doing and the things that you guys would like to try to get. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Start thinking of some things you would like for your characters, and keep a mental list for now, and then we'll discuss it again later once we have our other player, and then we can move forward from there to try to help you guys out in that regard.
Nice.
Sounds good.
So
noted. All right, boys.
So, all right, yeah, we will go ahead and call it there. Again, thank you guys for coming to hang out and play. Thank you guys out in the world for coming and watching our session here on Friday. I'll be back on Tuesday with some more GM prep, planning out these cave systems, and maybe some more RP planning, though it's going to be a couple more sessions before they get back to that. Thursdays, I do my crafting session. Currently, I'm working on a host of gifts for Saving Throw Show that I'll be sending to them in the near future. So Thursday we'll be back finishing up some of those crafts and starting a couple more that I want to stick in that box to give them some scenery for their tabletop games. But again, thank you guys for coming by. Baby Groot is too far away to say goodnight to you, but he wishes you well. Much love to every one of you. Thanks for dropping by, and I hope to see you again later.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
I'm going to go see if there's anybody online that I want to host. So if you're out there in the world, stick around with me for a second, and we'll go see if we can bug somebody. Let's see who we've got online. Any of our other D&D streams that we like playing, any of the D&D games? What do we got? Negative, 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 Divinate. I don't know how much longer they're playing, but we'll go ahead and throw them a host. Let's head on over to Divinate. Our raid message, if you want to throw in a raid message, or even just a hello, is just going to be Ironwood Tavern raid courtesy of Montrevant. So that's what we're going to throw in that channel. We're going to go ahead and head on over to Divinate. They're running a at table campaign for their D&D game. So let's head on over there, say a quick hello. I'm going to hang out in there for a minute with them. But again, thank you guys for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. I realize that this has jumped over to not having any sort of visual for me, just because Skype message quit out. But again, thank you guys. Much love. Let's head on over to Divinate. Say hello if you don't mind, and I'll catch you guys next time.